Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's the new year. A time for fresh starts. A time to mend the mistakes of the past. You know, a part of me wishes that every day was a new year. But I'm glad it's not. Because then we'd all be thousands of years old. And quite frankly, nobody wants to see that. Hello, I'm Roy Bolson, famed pub critic and pub connoisseur. Now, I've had a moderately successful career as a pub critic and a television personality. I was the first ever man to drink in every pub in both Britain and Ireland. Twice! And I also recorded a duet with the great Christopher Martin back in 2006.
When you try your best but you don't succeed.
When you get what you want, but not what you need. But now, my reputation is under threat. You see, it has been brought to my attention that some archive footage from my previous television outings has caused quite a stir on the computers. Suffice to say, it don't paint me in the best light. Now, when I first learned of these clips had resurfaced, I thought to myself, oh no! Everything's gonna be fucked! My career's in tatters! But after I composed myself, I thought this could be a great opportunity to tell my side of the story. To add some new context, if you will. And that's what this documentary is all about. My first feature-length film. This is Roy Bolson's Recontextualization! Roy Bolson's Reconstruction! Roy Bolson's Pub Criticization! Maybe it could be Roy Bolson's Reconciliation. No, that's not it either. What is it? Why can't I think of what it is? I can't even remember the title of my feature-length film. What's wrong with me? Today, ladies and gentlemen, I will be showing you these 3 television programs, explaining the bizarre circumstances surrounding them, hopefully shedding some new shite. I mean light. Fuck. The first program I'm going to show you tonight is the first of the 3 to resurface. It was originally supposed to be a one-off TV documentary where I take you on a journey through rural Ireland and experience Irish pubs in all their glory. This was one of my darkest moments. Not just in my career, but in my life. I will now take you back to 1986, where television screens were very, very narrow. I regretfully present Roy Bolson's Rural Pub Crawl. Roy Bolson, famed pub critic and pub connoisseur, and I'm here today in Dunamore, Cork, Ireland. Why am I here? To experience the rural pub in all its glory. That's right, shove your city pubs and your discotheques and your shopping centres up your arse. I want to show people the authentic experience that comes with a rural Irish pub. The intimacy, the sense of community. These are what I crave. So join me, won't you, as I take you on a tour of some of the fine Irish pubs in the rural Irish countryside. So join me, won't you, as I take you on a tour of some of the finest Irish pubs in the rural Irish countryside. This is Roy Bolson's Rural Pub Crawl! I got fucking stung. Ow! Now, it's important to remember when you go on any pub crawl, not just a rural one, we need to be prepared. So to prepare for us, we need 3 things. Number 1, soakage. You're gonna be drinking a lot of pants, so it's important to eat something before you go out. For me, I like a few slices of bread and butter. Step 2. Make sure to tell your partner that you'll be late coming home. Something I really don't have to do, really. But my cameraman does. Make sure you come home in time to tell your kids a bedtime story. Number 3, designated driver. Right, so you're gonna be fucking off your trolley, so you can't really be driving around. I know it's the late 1980s, so you can kind of get away with that sort of thing, but the way I see it, if I die, I can't go to the pub anymore. So what are we waiting for? This is my producer, Duncan. He's driving.
That's not starting, right?
What?
Fuck, it's snooker, it's not starting.
You can't be serious.
I'll check.
Ah. God's sake, this is what I do.
Someone's after pouring Guinness in this.
Well, it wasn't me.
What are we gonna do, so?
So, you know what? It's nice day, we'll walk. It's good for us. It's good for us for a walk. We'll walk. Add to the overall experience. So come on. Duncan. My parents are telling me how much you're looking forward to today.
I know, like they told me he was like brilliant, that like he was like a big deal, but like he just reviews pubs. I don't get it. Like they said he's like an icon, but like I've read his reviews. They're gibberish. I think he's pissed when he writes all his reviews. I don't get like what is it. Only took the job because they said he's a big deal. I just don't understand.
Let's go, Duncan, my little Duncan Edwards.
Very confused. Where are we going?
I thought you knew where you were going.
I'm following you.
Duncan, do you know who I am?
Yes.
You're a bright boy, Duncan. Your parents love you. But at the moment, I'm struggling to see why.
Okay.
You should be very lucky to be with me here today.
Nowhere.
Well, you can... Can you not see beyond nothing? Because I can. And there's going to be a pub there. So come on.
So you know where you're going?
Duncan. On your last warning. I thought there'd be loads of pubs around here. Come on, we'll keep walking, Stay positive, keep walking.
I'm telling you, right, we're not going to find anything.
Duncan, shut up. We're going to find a pub, it's fine. Stop bickering at me now. I'm getting sick of it, it's very annoying. It's very annoying. Over there.
What?
Kit Kat Chunkies and 99s.
You okay, Roy?
I found the Holy Grail.
Roy, there's nothing there.
Can you not see the co-op store? If we bought the van, we could have filled it up with diesel. All the petrol and Kit Kat Chunkies and 99s you need. Young people these days, they're happy with nothing.
Man's lost it. Fucking seeing things now. Or else he's just pissed. Fuck's sake. Where'd you get that?
As you think.
There's no shop.
Duncan, just accept it. You're in my world now.
There's no shop.
You got a lot to learn, Duncan. A lot to learn.
Did you get one for me?
Why would I get a Kit Kat Chunky for the man that doesn't believe in co-op stores?
I don't know what to believe anymore.
Alright, I thought I'd talk face to face with the camera because we're on our own. Duncan's gone to take a piddle. I haven't a fucking clue where we're going. But Duncan, he looks up to me, you know? I'm Roy Bolson, you know? Pub critic, pub connoisseur, you know? And he needs a role model in his life. Especially one like me. So, it's between me and you. I don't know what the fuck we're doing. But Duncan doesn't know that.
Yeah, we're definitely lost. Kind of a case of the blind leading the blind, you know. I think he's refusing to admit defeat here about the fact he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing because he thinks that I look up to him or something. I think he's fucking weird, like. It's fucking middle of nowhere, like.
Fuck's sake.
What's wrong with you now, Roy?
I'm at fucking crossroads.
Yeah, we're lost. I fucking told you.
No pub around here. Fuck up. This is supposed to be our special day, Duncan, and I messed it up.
You didn't mess it up, Roy. We had a good walk. Fresh air. Good adventure to fucking countryside.
I'm Roy Bolson, the pub critic, and there's no pub around here.
Right. Oh, come on. We'll go home and we'll have a drink, alright?
Yeah.
Did you like that?
Yeah.
We'll have a drink.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't manage to find a pub, but I think I found something almost as important. A friend. Thank you for joining me on Roy Bolson's Rural Pub Crawl. Good night.
So sorry that you had to endure that. I haven't seen that footage in over 30 years. That has left the most sour taste in my mouth. But the reason why I showed you that vile, disgusting, horrid, putrid, vile and evil footage is to show you why I had to run away.
Now imagine how you would feel if you were a pub critic that got to make his own documentary and it didn't even have any pubs in it. It was an embarrassment. They just dropped us in the middle of nowhere. This is the exact same road that me and Duncan walked over 30 years ago. I thought there would be pubs everywhere. But there was nothing to be seen. Apart from nothing! I do miss Duncan, actually. After I saw the final cut of the film, I was scared. I knew it would end my career, and possibly my life. So I decided to beat them to it, end it all on my own terms before they could. I ran away to this very cabin I'm sitting in now, the Bolson Inn. A cozy little cabin that's been in my family for generations, in an undisclosed mountainous region. Here I remained in exile for 16 years.
Now, it wasn't all that bad. I quite enjoyed my time here, actually. Some of the most interesting conversations I've ever had have been with myself. And I had access to an abundance of beverages to help me pass the time. But alas, there came a time for me to return to the outside world. And what better time to reconnect with old friends than Christmas? The second programme was my grand re-emergence into the world. After 16 years in exile, I decided to make a cracker of a Christmas special. I used it as an opportunity to reunite with old friends and make amends with an old enemy. It was broadcast live across the world from the Bolson Inn back in December 2002 and was never shown again. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Roy Bolson's Christmas Cracker. Christmas cracker. Tonight, we're in for a fun night. I'll be reunited with old friends, singing songs, and of course, drinking pints. In case you're wondering, yes, this is my cabin in the woods, in the mountains. We were supposed to do this in the BBC studios in London, but Jules Holland already booked it out.
They picked New Year's over Christmas.
Hoot nanny, more like shoot you nanny.
You can't say that, Roy.
It's alright, Duncan, we'll cut it out.
You can't, it's live.
What? I thought this was pre-recorded like Jules Holland's annual shoot you nanny.
Yes, everybody. Jules Holland's annual Shoot You Nanny is pre-recorded. It's a farce, just like Jules Holland does Tobey Maguire. I quite like Spider-Man, actually. One man who is the complete opposite of a farce, though, is one of my oldest and dearest friends. He's a hero to everyone in the whole world. Not just a football hero, but a hero in... Just my overall hero in general. Whenever I see him, I'm just absolutely smitten by him. I mean, sitting by him because he's my next guest. Just my friend, nothing more. So, everybody, please welcome Mick McCarthy!
Where's Mick McCarthy?
2 seconds. Shit. Mick McCarthy pulled out, Roy.
What? Mick McCarthy never pulls out of a tackle.
No, I mean the show.
Football is a show, Duncan.
No, Roy, this show, Mick McCarthy's not coming to this show today.
So you're telling me, Duncan, that Michael McCarthy, I call him Michael because he's one of my closest friends, can't make it to my show and he also pulls out of tackles?
Yeah, I guess.
Alright. What now?
I don't know, to be honest.
You know what, Duncan? Tell me what happened.
What, with Mick, or just... What?
No, just tell me everything that has happened. I've been in exile for 16 years. I want to know what happened. I'm fascinated to see what happened.
So you just want me to fill you in on everything you've missed?
Yes, Duncan.
Were you in complete exile? Did you not have TV and stuff?
No, Duncan. I was here. I was here. That camera right there is the first camera that's ever set foot in this cabin.
You sure?
Yes.
If that's what you want.
Yeah, brilliant. Yes. I'm so excited to hear what happened, Duncan. So many stories. So many terrible things have happened. Why did you tell me? It's Christmas. I haven't been this upset since the war.
You were in the war?
Oh God, no! I meant the war to keep Mick McCarthy at Barnsley.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. Now, unfortunately, he can't be here with us here tonight, and we all miss him very dearly. So I believe that it is my duty to pay tribute to my friend Nick McCarthy, and to all the people that have suffered from 1986 to 2002. All together now! All together now! All together now! All together now! All together now!
We'll be right back after this quick ad break.
Why did you cut me off in the middle of my song? I look bloody stupid now. I bet you wouldn't do this to Jules Holland or Big Brucey. I haven't seen Big Brucey in a long time, actually, come to think of it. Is he still alive, Duncan?
I think so.
Good, I'll give him a ring. See how he's doing. Right, I know what you're thinking. What makes Roy Bolson any different to other pub critics? Well, I'm gonna drink everything I can find. I've got everything. I've got lager, I've got stout, I've got cider, I've got vodka, I've got whiskey, and lastly, wine. I bloody hate wine.
You sure this is a good idea, Roy?
Duncan, this is a fantastic idea.
But like, for a pub critic, you've a shockingly low alcohol tolerance.
Duncan, it's a brilliant idea. I'm gonna go off and find the drinks. You stay there and operate the camera. God's sake, Duncan, this is all I could find. Well, I'm not surprised this is all I can find. I've been here for 16 years, so everything's gone now, really. So, Merry Christmas, Duncan, and a Happy New Year. I've known you a long time, and hopefully I'll know you even a longer time. Oh my God. What's next? Oh dear. Do we have to do this?
Roy, it's in the script.
Yeah, I know, but I think it might be a bit much for the viewers.
Look, Roy, you booked it. It has to be done.
Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, my next guest is a man you may have heard of before. Some people know him more than they know me. Can you believe that? He is a scientist with a PhD. He's going to be showing us an experiment tonight. I don't know why. I suppose it's because he can't sing, or dance, or even drink pints. So without further ado, I would like you to welcome my brother, Hugo Bolson.
Hello. I am Sir Hugo Boson, PhD.
And I'm Roy. So, brother, I mean Hugo, what are you going to be doing for us tonight, Hugo?
First of all, I'm delighted to be here, Ray. And I am here tonight to show off my latest invention that I've been working on since the early 70s. And now it's finished. I finished it quite recently.
Yeah, what is it?
Patience, brother. You were always impatient.
Well, you're always prick. What?
Oh, nothing.
So, come on. What are you going to do?
Where were you, Roy? I haven't seen you at a family gathering in about 16 years.
I was in exile. Did you not notice?
I'm terribly sorry. I must have been busy, with all of my inventions. I suppose that's the price you pay for being successful and extremely talented.
All right. If you want to talk about success, this is my 3rd program. So
Wasn't your previous program so terrible you had to go into hiding?
So you did know I was in exile?
It hardly matters now.
What does that mean?
I wouldn't expect a mere pub critic to understand what that means.
Alright. Just show me your fucking invention, you can leave.
If you insist.
Of course I insist, it's my program.
I'll be just a moment. A slight hiccup, Ray. My invention seems to be sleeping and it won't cooperate, quite frankly. But you can see it if you paid attention to the surrounding room. It's over there.
So, let's have a look. Jesus Christ! It's like a small dog. What is it?
It's called a cat, Ray.
Oh my! Oh.
Now, what the cat does is the cat likes to drink milk, chase mice, and sometimes gets chased by dogs. You seem to be familiar with dogs.
Yeah, I know, but not that.
No, it's a cat.
Jesus Christ! And like, oh my God! And like, are there more of these?
Oh, there's millions all around the world. People keep them as pets. There are wild ones. There are much bigger ones, in fact, that are quite dangerous.
Yeah, but I still, fuck me. Jesus Christ.
So that's what I've been working on since the early 70s. I've invented cats.
You know what, Hugo? When I heard you were going to be coming on this show, I thought it was going to go arseways. But with that now, even though I did get a bit scared, you've taken it right back to the top. Thank you.
Thank you, Ray. That's it's very, very nice of you to say. Ray Boson.
What did you call me?
Ray. Is this not Ray Boson's Christmas cracker?
You know damn well what my fucking name is.
Excuse me?
Right. I'm gonna give you the old Mick McCarthy 1-2. I'll send you packing. Gah! Get off my program! So, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Another year done. What's another year? So, they said it couldn't be done. Line. But I was able to make a brilliant Christmas cracker. Shite! I don't have any Christmas crackers. That's the title of the program. Quick, Duncan, draw me a Christmas cracker. I see one at the corner of my eye. Merry Christmas. Ah, no! How do I lose against myself? Oh, no! Oh, my God, no! wouldn't be Christmas without a song. So to sing us out, it's me. Thank you for watching. Have a very Merry Christmas. And good night. Duncan, if you got some bread and butter. Hey, Mr. Churchill comes over here to say worded splendidly. But it's very cold out here in the snow, marching to it from the enemy. Oh, I say stuff, I have had enough getting stuff the cavalry. Almost every night, then I stayed in this cabin. Don't really know why I did that. No one wants to be friends with me. Then I met with Duncan again. Then I got real drunk again. Then I don't know what happened. Duncan, tell me what happened.
Roy, don't talk to me, sing the song. Sing the actual words to the song, Roy.
Wish I was in exile for Christmas.
I think it's safe to say that after my 16 years away, I'd become a bit agitated. My anger and confusion got the best of me. I could have been the next Jules Holland, and I would have been live! And even though it was all that mess between me and my brother Hugo, I did quite enjoy seeing Duncan again. Me and him are frighteningly alike. We go on like a house on fire.
I have also since met up with my dear friend, Mick McCarthy, for a few pints and a chat. We had a smashing time. Such a charming man, that Michael McCarthy. Very handsome.
Now, you may be wondering at this point in the film, how does a mere newspaper pub critic manage to bag himself so many television gigs? Well, the answer is very simple. I wrote my newspaper columns with so much charm and charisma, the likes of which had never been seen before. The BBC told me that I was made to be on television, and I didn't look back since. I was very fortunate to have gotten the opportunities that I have gotten, but none more so than my first. In 1969, I was given my very own program, in which I visit local pubs, try them out, and then invite the owner of the pub to the program exactly 1 year after. The show ran for over 12 years, despite a disastrous pilot. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I present to you my very first on-screen appearance. This is Roy Bolson's televised program. Hello, I'm Roy Bolson, and this is my televised program. Welcome to my program. You may know me from my newspaper column, and the people in charge of this television company have decided to give me my own program. So congratulations to you, congratulations to me. Let's start the program. Now, I know it can be a bit awkward meeting new people, so I thought I'd break the ice and tell a few jokes. What do you call a pig that does karate? A pork chop! That's one. What do you call a can opener that doesn't work? A can't opener! What did the pub critic's wife say to him when he got home? I don't love you anymore, Roy. I know you're all wondering what this program is all about. Basically, it's like my newspaper columns, except you see it. I think they call it live action. About a year ago, I went to visit Albert Edwards at his establishment, Albert's. He told me all about the day-to-day running of the pub and why it's so important to the locals. Let's crack on to the video. Have any of you seen my cocaine? Welcome to Albert's. In case you didn't notice, this is a pub. It is a family-run pub, and I'm here to check it out. Now this is a pint. Now, what is a pint? A pint isn't actually a type of drink. It is a unit of measurement, but the term is used colloquially in drinking establishments. That's fantastic. You see, a pint isn't just a drink. It's a way of life. Like watching Barnsley, or taking your mum out on a Sunday for a prayer, or telling her dad to calm down. They're just the local boys, Dad. They'll be back in school when the summer ends. A pub is also great for mingling with the locals and engaging in conversation, such as, "Oh, hi Brenda, is that a new dress you bought?" "No, I already bought this one a few months back." "All right, great stuff." A pub is also a great place to have a bit of alone time. Oh, thanks very much. Come talk to me on my televised program. This is Albert Edwards. Thanks for letting me into your fine establishment.
No,
It's
It's good to have you here, Roy.
It's a fantastic place for all the family. And I was a bit worried when I
Take it seriously, Albert.
I was a bit worried a while ago. We needed to take off a massive workload. But one of the things I found really fascinating in your establishment, when I went to, I haven't noticed this in other pubs up and down the country, but you have these like mini toilets on the walls.
The urinals, yeah, they're new.
Is that what they're
They're
called?
new.
Oh,
They're the latest technology in bathrooms.
well, it is the late 1960s, the most modern the world will ever be.
Yeah.
But yes, I was fascinated by him, and one thing though, there was no flush. I couldn't flush down my massive workload.
You shouldn't have to. It should. What did you do in it?
What are they used for?
They're urinals for pissing in.
All right. I did the other thing.
Okay. No, it's fine. I'll get someone to clean that, I guess.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Fair.
Here, have a laugh. My joke book. Plus review book.
Thanks.
Don't worry. It's all good words about you. Sorry.
Thanks, I guess.
No problem.
John, anything else that you find at the pint?
Another packet of KP nuts would be nice.
Yeah, alright. I'll just go.
Thank you, Albie. That was Albert's. I had a smashing time. Now back to me in the studio in the future.
Right. You haven't paid your tab.
All right. It's an honest mistake, Albert.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't trick you at all. In fact, I hate when people trick other people. When kids come to my house on Halloween, they come to my door and they say, trick or treat. And I say, don't trick people! How much do I owe you?
Tenner.
Oh, all right. Can I pay you next year?
You better.
That's a promise. Promise, Albert. My televised program.
Is he alright? No. Someone owes me a tenner, alright? So I don't care which one of you gives it to me.
Welcome back. A year has passed. I don't mean me, not really. Well, a year hasn't really. You see, I don't mean the people in the studio. I meant the clip you just saw. I didn't time travel. I haven't done that yet. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Anyway, I'm now joined again in the flesh by Albert Edwards. Albert, how have you been since I last saw you?
Well, been out of work. My wife left me and my newborn son. You ruined me.
Oh. Why is that?
The health inspector shut us down because of you.
What do you mean?
That mess you made in the bathroom.
Well, you could have just cleaned it.
We tried. We tried everything. What did you eat? It attracted big rats.
My dietary habits are none of your business, thank you very much.
They are when it destroys my family's legacy. That pub has been passed down through 3 generations. And that's all going down the shitter now, pardon the pun.
I think you're being very unfair here, Albert. All I've done is relieve my bowels in your establishment. And come to think of it, I did feel a little under the weather that day. But it was nothing to do with what I ate. It was because of your scummy pants that riddled my innards. That's probably what attracted the big rats.
Actually, do you know what I think? The rats are probably just being drawn to their fucking leader.
I'm refusing to accept any blame in this bizarre fiasco. It's your fault. Don't put miniature toilets on the wall if you don't want people to shit in them.
You're an absolute joke. I can't believe that you've been given your own televised programme.
That's not what your wife said.
Excuse me?
That's right, Albert. After I shat in your urinal, I went upstairs and had my way with your wife.
Come here, you fucking bastard.
Alright, no problem. I'll send you packing. Oh! Well, what can I say about that? I think I was a bit nervous as it was my first programme. I was young, dumb, full of cum. In my defence, Albert Edwards was an awful, awful man. And his wife, Eleanor, was quite lovely. I believe Albert died shortly after that. And me and Eleanor lived happily ever after. For about 3 months. She then left me for a much younger and handsomer man. Yum. I do feel bad for playing a pivotal role in breaking that family apart. I behaved just about as nicely as a Sunday roast covered in arses. I do wonder what happened to their son Duncan. This is my producer, Duncan. He's driving. Let's go, Duncan, my little Duncan Edwards. Duncan, do you know who I am?
Been out of work. My wife left me and my newborn son. You ruined me.
After I shat in your urinal, I went upstairs
and have my way with your wife.
I hope, Duncan, when you're older, you never have to cross paths
Duncan!
with Roy Molson. Because that man will ruin your life.
Duncan! It's me, Roy Bolson. I know it's been bang on 20 years, but I have some very exciting news. Come to the Bolson Inn. And come as quick as you can. I'm so excited. Ladies and gentlemen, he's here. Duncan, it's been so long since I've seen you. How have you been?
Yeah, it's been like 20 years.
20 long, long years.
Yeah, I've been good. How are you?
Is that my friend Duncan?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I've been better, to be honest, Duncan.
Yeah.
But you're probably wondering what all this is about.
Yeah, I was just going to ask what the deal is with like Cameron and stuff.
Basically, since you last saw me 20 years ago, my career has been fucked. And I'm trying to get it back on the mend.
Right.
So I'm doing this, my first ever feature film, where I go through my whole career, ever since the start of my newspaper columns, I showed my televised program, and then I showed Rural Pub Crawl. You remember that, don't you? Well, remember me and you, we couldn't find any pubs anywhere.
Oh, is that what it's about? 'Cause all that footage kind of went viral there like 6 months ago.
Yeah, and actually, now that you mention it, that's what sort of inspired me to make it, when all the footage went viral, and I had a mini heart attack, because I thought that footage had been ruined. I thought it had been gone. I thought it was scattered everywhere. I thought it was dead, but someone brought it back, and after my heart managed to have its regular beat again, I managed to calm down. When my heart stabilised, I said, hang on a second, click my finger. I said to myself, hang on a bit, I could use this to my advantage. And then I started drinking, and when I started drinking, I started thinking. And I said, I've never done a feature film before. Why must I try and hide my insecurities when I can just be open about them to the whole world? So that's what this is about.
That's good. That sounds healthy.
It is healthy, Duncan. It is. But I'm glad to see you again, anyway. With your big glasses, your big Harry Potter glasses. Duncan, do you remember Albert, your dear old dad?
Not really. I was very young when he died.
What have I told you? That he wasn't your dear old dad at all?
What do you mean?
Duncan, I am your father.
Shit, are you okay, Roy? Do you need me to call someone?
I've not gone senile, you numpty. Back in 1968, when I was in Albert's pub for my televised programme, I had a cheeky affair with your mother. And 9 months later, little Duncan came along.
You're being serious, aren't you?
I've never been more serious in my life. I'm as serious as a very serious car crash.
Are you certain?
Well, We'll have to do the piss test and all that to make sure that you really are my son. But I've only had this feeling, Duncan, once in my life.
When was that?
When I predicted that Mick McCarthy's Ireland team would win the 2002 World Cup.
They didn't win that World Cup.
No, but they would have if they didn't send the Keen boy home. Mick, you stupid man!
You tore my family apart, Roy.
I know, son, and I regret it to this day. I know I'll never be able to make up for not being there for you. But you were the best producer that I ever had.
I was the only producer you ever had.
I know, but that's because you did such a good job. I couldn't have hired anyone else.
Right.
Duncan,
Yeah.
how about a game of footy with your old man?
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. You already knew about Roy Bolson, the pub critic. But now I hope that you know a little bit more about Roy Bolson, the man. I know I do. Thank you for watching my feature film. And remember, it's never too late to make up for the mistakes of the past. Now, go on. I've got to get back to writing my memoir. Have a good one.